Hello, hello. Eh, eh. All right. Almost perfect. Okay. Oh, geez. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good to see you all in today's stream. How is everyone doing? Thank you very much for coming back. Oh boy, and also appreciate Dak for being here and for being awake still, despite Dak having to be at work in 8 hours. I will try and be very fast, but not too fast. We know what happens if I'm too fast with your Fox drawing. I'll try and be productive about it, Dak. I don't want to keep you up too late. But hello, everyone. Let's see. Let's unpause alerts here. Oh gosh, ignore the broken character here, missing his left rib cage. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. There we go. Count Downicle. Thank you very much for following. Hello. And Rishu, 34 months. Hello, hello, hello. I'm currently in a hospital bed recovering from surgery this morning. Goodness me. Well, hope it's nothing too serious. Thank you very much for the resub. Recovering is a good word. It's always a good word. Implies that you'll get back to being fit as a fiddle eventually. But yeah, glad to hear you're past the worst of it. Seems like. I don't know. Don't make any assumptions. Maybe? Trying to be optimistic here. Thank you very much for the resub. Yeah, we gotta change this. You don't want to see this character say the clock is ticking. That's a remedy for a nightmare. Value deck is gonna be upgraded to no, well, super value sounds even worse. What's like non-value? Terrible value. Yes. When change him, he's beautiful. Yeah, well, hey, if it were up to me, I would totally leave Dak as is. Less work for me. But I want to give Dak the same treatment as I've been giving the other mods. So yeah, premium. That's a good word. Premium Dak, high-end Dak. Looking forward to seeing that. But I will do the same for the other mods. Get a value version for the other mods too. Not sure how that's gonna work. Lightning in the bottle, hard to capture. Don't know, but we'll see. And then I'll see what I can do with it. Maybe there's some sort of way I can like make it randomly choose the value version a rare amount of times, or yo, Dak. A tier 2 resub. This stream is just gonna be me fighting against everyone else saying keep the value Dak pick, isn't it? Hey, welcome to my life, Dak. Welcome to my life. You're about to feel what it's like to have a whole community hate change. Shoes on the other foot now. You're in for a bumpy ride. You treat Dak well. I only took him to Wendy's. You take him to a candlelit dinner for 2. Wendy's, eh? Oh, I'll definitely do better than Wendy's. Denny's. And that way I don't have to pay for Dak because he'll have a free birthday meal. If it's his birthday. Oh, man. Also, Kui, why is your door so small? Ouch. How dare you comment on the size of my door? It's not about the size, it's how you use it. And if it's still openable. And if you can put things in it. That metaphor lost its original meaning along the way with that sentence. Oh boy. But hello everyone. I haven't even said hello to everyone yet. Strike, do like a channel, Nictophi, Yodo, Fenzi. Yes, also yes, Yoda's tested it out. There is a new command in the chat. If you do exclamation point song, it should tell you what the current song is that's playing. So that's gonna be neat. Not super important right now with these like ambient background songs, but in the future, near future, when I start playing the other songs, okay, I'm gonna add a cooldown to this command. I am noticing that 5 seconds is not enough. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm gonna give the cooldown big old 10 seconds here. Okay. Yeah. I mean, until we start playing 5-second songs, which, by the way, depending on how, well, based on how, what's it called? Indecisive I've been with my music choices, the songs have been about 5 seconds long each time. Okay. Let's see. Let's begin. Don't want to hold up DAC too long. If I jump over here. Oof. So these are the new mods that we've been working on recently. We got Dry Erase Girl, we got Sarisi, and now we got DAC, which has to change. And DAC's given me a few reference images for what he wants, so that should be all good. And let's do it. Is that going to be a fox or a guy in a fox onesie? Oh, DAC's going to be a full-on fox. Anthropologic fox, I believe. Yes. This is just a way of DAC getting me to draw him naked, right? It's not like the fox is wearing clothes other than glasses. We'll see. All right, so I'm gonna close this. Gonna close this too, and gonna make a new folder. Call this one DAC value, and a new folder. Just plain old DAC, EJP. Okie doke. Speaking of people in fox onesies, fox time. Stephen Lexi. Very, very excited to make a new fox friend. For fox's sake. Wait, F binds fox's sake. Wait, isn't that getting rid of the pun by spelling it that way? Oh, but then if you just write FOX, it might not have been clear. You'd have to say fur fox's sake. Ah, fur fox. I get it. Wait, it's my own joke. I'm getting my own joke. Fur. Like the fur. Anyway. Let's get going here. Oh, I also need my pencil. Man, this screen is bright. And I'm gonna change the song to something else. Don't know what it should be. I'm just gonna go. Oh, this is the appropriate one. Very appropriate for when we're about to replace DAC's Valley picture. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. All right, let's see. Okay, first things first. We do a quick sketch. What should be like. And based off DAC's requests, DAC is wanting something a little bit more cash. So like, I'm just, again, sketch. Let's see if I can. Unfortunately, I don't have much space on this side of the VIP chair. As you can see in the corner there of the screen. Not too much space here, so I'm gonna have to use every trick in the book to try and squeeze as much as I can out of it. Actually, let's get to again, sketch. And then leg. Where's the other leg? Oh gosh. Oh wait, I just realized this is the wrong. I'm looking at it all flipped. The reference picture is all the other way around, and now I've messed this up. Wait, that technically should have been. Oh no, but it looks better this way. Having the arm up here, I think. Then the other arm should be somewhere else. Seriously, can I make a suggestion? If we have drawer games getting triggered, do them after DAC's avatar so he's not kept up too late. A good idea, Seriously. I will honor that. Yeah, this is going to be the express train to Funky Fur Town, so Dak can go to sleep with some good dreams. Although, of course, right now, I think I've just broken his body. What is with these limbs here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Again, it's just a sketch. Still working things out. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez Louise. Kind of like the idea that it's like behind the armrest. I can do that. So the armrest is there. A very erect pole here. Not sure what I'm going for. Dag me. I need this done quick so I can sleep. Anyway, here's this complicated pose I want you to draw. Hey, Kibby7, thank you for following. And Jamamp the Champ, this fulfills the gays don't know how to use a chair trope well so far. Oh, I know the problem. It's because I'm thinking about Dak's ass all wrong. It's like sitting on the edge of the image, which is not correct at all because the armrest is here. The bottom of the chair is actually down here. So, really, the ass should be like down there, which would make more sense. Hey, Kibby. Am I saying your name correctly, Kibby? Although Stephen and Alexi, what's this? Speaking of suggestions, I had one rendition of Dak's pick in mind. Feel free to use that for reference. Oh, Christ, what's this? What is this? Hold on. Can I click and drag?
The hole is just massive.
I'm just zooming out to reveal the bottom part of Stephen Alexi, and this hole is massive. I see. How very sweet. You got Dak on the lap of Stephen Alexi. Kind of metaphorical that the mods are in just on the laps of the VIPs. The VIPs cannot be touched unless it's sexual. Very, very indicative of the way this whole system works. Also, hey, Ikubo, good morning, good morning. And Lishti, congrats on your 3rd spider. And Kibby, I've been following you on Instagram for a while now. Your comics are so good. Hey. Thank you very much, Kibby. And thank you for following me on Twitch now. I draw the comics on Twitch as well. But this week is a plucked up week, so no new loading artist comic this week. But next week will be comics again. Oh, snap. I forgot about focus mode. Focus actually... hey. Go-Go. Meow Go-Go. Redeeming focus. Let's do this. Okay, focus mode has been enabled. See you in 5 minutes. Although I still gotta get Dak's approval. So I'm gonna be focusing by not talking like this and reading the chat, but I gotta keep an eye out and make sure that I'm following Dak's guidelines. think it's something like this. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Something like. Oh, suave eyebrows. Suave eyebrows. Eyebrows. Wait, hold on. God, this is really hard to see what I'm doing. Let me turn this off. Flip it. Oh God. It looks even worse. Flip. Oh yeah, DM me on Discord if you have any critiques. That's a good idea. Oh my gosh. Wait. Uh. Oh, the tail. I forgot about your giant tail too. Oh boy. I do have the ability to draw on top of this armrest here. I could maybe get your tail to stick out over here, maybe something. Your giant other tail, yes. Oh god, no, that looks bad. That looks bad. Oh boy. There it goes that way. Yeah, that looks creepy. Anyway, I think it's because your head is so large and then your body is so small. No offense. Just the way I'm drawing it. It's no good. Okay, what is happening? If your leg is... Oh, I need more coffee for this. Hold on. So your body is down here, and then your leg. Oh, here's an idea. What if your leg was on the other side? Again, spitballing here. Oh my god, now you just spread leg. Oh geez. Oh god. Yes, perfect. What's your... Hey, I found a way we can incorporate your foxtail. It's like... There we go. Ah, okay, wait. I'm just gonna undo that part. Focus mode is complete. Thank you very much for the focus. We got very far. Drew a lot that I'll be deleting very soon. Hey, Sandman. Oh gosh. Hey, Lishi, ever thinking in making some sort of HUD here on Twitch for us to manually set up our avatar? Because I like what I have. I just changed the color. Yeah, no. That was a project I was working on, having subs be able
Why
to.
am I so perfect?
That should be a speech bubble next to Dak. Why am I so perfect? Good God. Why is it? Let me get rid of those weird marks there too. Okay, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Lishi. I will be working on a way that subs can manually choose what their character should look like, color and all. It's just a little bit on the held at the moment because it's super hard to do, and I've kind of forgotten how it all works. Here's an idea. I'm gonna actually flip Dak. Here's just a thought, and then it could look like this. And then there's it's like the chair is holding you like a baby. Is that what you're into? Dak is typing. Dak is typing in the DMs. Okay. This, you mean that way around? That way as in this way? As in this is good? Is this a good or the other way preferred? Dak is typing. Okay, right now it's good. Okay, good. Sweet. I am glad. Yeah, I think this looks better already. Change the song here. There we go. Not really happy with your face yet either. FYI, this is all temporary. What do you want your other arm to be doing? You have this free arm here. It's up to you what you'd like. You're not happy with your face either. Oh, and then your tail could be here as well. That's a good point. Just holding a tail. Just wagging your big fluffy tail into the faces of everyone in the stream. Good Lord. Dak should be patting the chair like the Bugs Bunny meme image where Bugs is patting the edge of a seat. Oh, I see. Like when he scoots over and pats the seat, all seductively. Oh no, what's this, Jim? Dak basically what? What are these? No one. Gay's trying to use a chair. Gay college is sitting like this whenever you're in a chair for absolutely no reason. Actually, no, I'm sitting all casually normal. Although what I usually do is I used to sit on my, I still do sometimes. I sit on my own leg. And apparently that's no good. My art teacher in high school told me, like, stop sitting on your leg because you'll bend your leg. And I got scared that my leg bones were bent. I don't know. Almost sounds like a cruel thing to say if I were really fat. Your ass is gonna bend the bones in your leg if you keep sitting on it. But I like sitting on it, especially when you sit kind of like one leg down and the other like this, and then you've got your foot tucked under your thigh. It's kind of cozy, especially on cold winter days. Keep your foot warm. Greg was scared that if he bent his legs, he wouldn't be straight anymore. Dak, I used to sit side on with my arm over the back in the office chairs at my last job, and I kept getting called out for it. Side on with my arm over the back in the office chairs. Side on. Oh, like something like this or something? And the way I used to sit at my old job in Gameloft, I was so cheeky. I even brought a pillow from home. Just so I would like lean all the way back, and I'd have my feet up on the table. Like this. That's how I'd be sitting at Gameloft. And I'd have my keyboard on my lap. And I'd just be like working on working on the My Little Pony game like that. Or feet on the table or on the computer. Either way. And I'd have like a big comfy pillow behind me. So comfy, in fact, that it causes me to fall asleep. Man, it was so lax at Gameloft. I mean, it was bad in a lot of ways, but it was also really good in a lot of ways too. Okay, Dak, what do you want your arm to be doing? Otherwise, I think this is looking pretty good so far. I think. But you let me know. Just changing song. I have a shelf under my desk and it has enough room for it to be a footrest. Nice. I just put my foot on my computer. But I have to watch out because sometimes my toe likes to finger the power button. And I like to live on the edge that way. Yeah. V and Ceresia are holding something, but I got no ideas for that. You don't have to be holding anything. You could just even be like waving or giving someone like a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Or I don't know. Also, I want to get your face to look better. Finger guns? Finger guns? Wait. Multiple? But we only have one hand. Or we do both finger guns. Oh, just one finger gun. Something. One of your face should be facing the other way around. This is gonna be the hardest mod drawing I do, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I just realized your glasses don't have like those sticks at the end, huh? Do you want sticks or no sticks? No sticks. Got like a Morpheus look. F. Barnes, the way he sits 90 degrees and points makes me think he's some kind of Hollywood exec pointing at a preteen girl after her audition to star in a new Nickelodeon show saying, "You're gonna be a big shot, kiddo. You're gonna make it big." I could see that. You're gonna be a star. A shooting star. You're gonna burn and fizzle out and crash into a crater when you're 30. Not 100% the finger gun. Yeah, it wasn't a very good finger gun to begin with. But yeah. Just what about a really realistic, fleshy, throbbing, muscular arm? How about that? That's how I always picture Dak to be like. Flexing them mod powers. What about? Oh, it's so bright, I can't see what I'm looking at. Or what about? Also, I'm not really sold on the facial expression either. I was trying to be looking seductive, but I don't know. That could totally change as well. Clutching a loading heart body pillow. Oh lordy. Hold on. What's this headlines? Jack Stack looking like what? That's exactly what I was picturing. Perfect. Had a sensor filter over the hand. Problem solved. Oh yeah. The VIP seat has not been rotating, has it, Saruman? You've been hogging that seat. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Wait. Apparently it is working, but it's not changing. In 60 seconds, this character should. Oh, okay. Kubo foisted the change. No, just. Uh, Well, that should change again in 60 seconds. Also, we have perfect reference for this body pillow thing because I've actually done a A comic with a body pillow. We could try that out. On the case. How to hide a body cinnamon. Freeze! How to hide a body pillow. If I could redraw this comic, I would probably... I'd probably flip it so that cinnamon happens after you read How to Hide a Body. So I'd probably put How to Hide on this side. But the reason I put it on that side is so that you can, like, cut off the sentence halfway through. And you know there's going to be more. But I think it would be clearer if you could see the whole bar the whole time. How to hide a body. And then space. And then cinnamon. And then that. And then it finishes. If I could go back in time. George Lucas it. Yeah, this character thing is not changing. What's the deal with that? Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Character show random VIP. Show random VIP. Weird. Okay. Not sure why the thingy's not changing. I'm gonna have to look into that after the stream. I don't want to hold up Dak too long. Why is character not changing? Yeah, hon. Congrats on your 5th spoiler. Alright. The cinnamon speech bubble could be cutting off the body. Yes, I think I could have done something better like that. Sometimes I do wonder, like, should I change the comic? But then I feel I worry that people are gonna prefer the old version, and then it's just like this whole thing, whole drama. I don't know. But okay, anyways. Dak, how do you feel about what's going on this sketch so far? Do you like the body pillow? Or we could try something else? Gaslight your readers into thinking the comic changed, become the Mandela effect. Yeah, I should just not mention it, and then there'd be like different versions floating around. Depending on what geographic location you're from, I could like change the comic. Lollycat, is that a fairy holding a person body pillow? Sure is. And hey, Andrea, not just any fairy, one of our mods. Mod character. To be fair, the body pillow Dak is holding shouldn't have Hat Guy, should have Steven on there. How dare you? How dare you insinuate that someone wouldn't go for the Hat Guy body pillow? If it was possible. You hate that I don't have any better ideas than the body pillow? Well, how about this? I could like leave that. We can always change this to something else. But what about what's going on over here? Are you liking your expression? Well, we could try a different expression. Who is this gorgeous fox I see? He looks good at math and good in the bedroom. Load blush. Oh, well, hello, hello. Yes, it is none other than our most foxy mod. I couldn't think of any other words. Foxy. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm running out of words. Have the body pillow show a random VIP every time it shows up. I'll make value versions of all the VIPs and then body pillow versions of all the VIPs. In all seriousness, memory foam body pillows can overheat your balls. FYI. Tomoko, it's speaking from experience over here. How is that even possible? Memory foam pillows can overheat your body? I have a memory foam head pillow. Is it overheating my head? Did it burn all my head hair off my scalp? That would explain a lot. Also, Lollycat, your webcomic you looks just like you. Your cap looks just as square as it does in the comic. Well, thank you very much. But yeah, so wait, Dak, unless you've already fallen asleep, is this part good to go, or do you want to change your face? We can always change what you were holding or whatever with your right arm later on. Yeah, maybe keep the body pillow on the side for now. Come back to it if nothing else sticks. I like the expression. The top of the hair feels a bit Donald Trumpy though. Could make it a little spikier. Oh, of course, yes. Oh yeah, of course. It's the how you mention it. That's all I can see. It is very Donald Trumpy. Yeah. Let's get more spiky. Like this. Something like this. Just gonna cut this part away. How often do I do these streams? There's no schedule command, but there is a schedule built into Twitch, I think, right? And on the Twitch page there's a schedule, but basically 3 days a week. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, at this time every week. Next week there will be comic streams. Every other week I do comic streams, and then the other week is whatever I'm doing now. That's a good link. I should probably make that a command, huh? That just links straight to that schedule. Okay, I'm gonna start maybe doing the final line out of this part. God, this movie is so good. I need to rewatch it. The one that the song is from. Whiplash. Can mods make commands? I think so. Oh yes, Dak just made one. Nice schedule. Oh, excellent. Great. Thank you very much, Dak. I think I've seen the scene that this song is from in the movie like 12 times. Such an intense scene. Yeah, this is on a separate layer because this is actually going to be a separate image. I have two layers, two available layers per VIP character. There's the back layer, and then there's the front layer. If I need something on top of the armrest. I don't use it, I don't end up using it very often, but sometimes things need it. I think Stephen Deluxe's little pet on the lap goes over the armrest as well, so I use it there. Oh god! I don't know how drummers do it. I'm out of breath just air drumming for 10 seconds. Crazy. Can I drum? Nope. No, I cannot. Not at all. Drumming is one of those things where I thought, I wonder if I could do it. If I had the chance. Could I do drums? And then I actually had the opportunity to try some drums because a friend of mine had a drum set. And I was shocked by how bad I was. Like, incredibly bad. No sense of rhythm whatsoever. Scenes and Greg breaks his pen drumming along to this. Didn't break my pen this time. That's one way I've improved of my air drumming. Hmm. Yeah, Han, congrats on your 6th spider. Is that 2 in a row now, I think? Round glasses. Oh boy. It's not round. It's like it's round bottoms, but kind of straighter on the top. Is it not? Or is this more correct? I don't know. I think the way that the eyebrows cut off the top makes it look like they're completely round. They look kind of like Harry Potter glasses. HBKTJ. Hi, Loading Arts. Just dropped in to say hi and tell you that your art is amazing. I enjoy each and every comic. Aww. Thank you very much, HBKTJ. I wonder if there's a different way of saying your name or if I'm doing it the correct way. But HB, TY. Thank you. TY. TY? TYVM? Thank you very much. Just TJ. Or HP. The choices. HB or TJ? Oh gosh, I can't decide. I'm gonna go with TJ since that's the first one you wrote. Well, TJ, I'll remember that. Welcome to the stream. Bobby. And hey, TJ, thank you for following.
I didn't get a chance to be formally introduced to the genitals.
These are weird ass quotes. How's that? How's this? How's that? Oh, what they do now. Oh, no. How's this looking? Is this looking right? Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, I just realized your snout is in front of your glasses. Jeez Louise. There we go. Oh, that looks way better. Way more 3D now. I can make your glasses more square though, Dak, if you'd prefer. Just you let me know. It is no problem whatsoever. The round ones look good? Okay, I'm gonna undo. Sweet. Oh. 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 I need to now. Mm, 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 mm. Not sure about the tooth on the back of the snout. This one? Strike? Yeah, I don't know. Up to you, Dak. What do you reckon? Not sure if it really makes sense anatomically, but I don't know. Without the music, it's just gonna sound like Greg is making vague meowing noises. As I do. Nothing unusual about that. I'll leave it for now and see what it looks like with the coloring. And if it looks weird, I'll just get rid of it. We'll just pull it out. Toss it. Ah! Blood. Alright. Now, the question. Do I start coloring in, or do we figure out what to do with this right arm? I think we could probably start coloring in and figure that out later. Because it's so, like, modular, you see? Could just be like a whole new layer. Let me just finish your ear. Sweet. Okay. Tie string to the doorknob and slam the tooth. Wrap it around. And then... Whoa! Meanwhile, Dax is like, I gotta go to work in 6 hours. Clock's ticking. Alright, let's get back on track here. gonna make a folder. This is gonna be called the main part. And the main part color folder. Yo, Quartet G, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Just making Dak his premium mod character. No longer requiring the value version. Although we haven't decided what we want to do with Dak's right arm yet. I mean, left arm. Yeah, left arm. How you doing, Quartet G? Why is this still leaking out? Where is the hole? Dak, you have a gaping hole somewhere. Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah, one of your holes were leaking. You were leaking out of one of your holes. Classic Dak. Let's fill that, fill this. There we go. This is not necessarily the final orange color either. This is just a random orange color I picked. Could be a little too bright. Now let's see. Where should the... maybe like that, and then goes over here toward your nose like that. Oh yeah. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Oh gosh. Oh, I've got hex codes if you need them, but I also don't really care for exact colors anyway. Do what works. Oh yeah. Oh, throw me the hex codes and we'll see how it goes. If they look like they don't gel with everything else, I'll change, but happy to give the proper hex codes a try. These pretzels are not what's making us thirsty. Ooh la la. What should the eyebrow colors be? Can be orange as well. I guess it'll be that dark brown that you use for like the hands and the ears and stuff. Give Dak a gray muzzle. Holy shit, Dilf Dak? Dogs I like to fuck? Wait, what's Dilf? Dilf. Dax I like to make love to? Dads. Oh. I don't know. I don't know all this furry lingo. Oh, the D in Dak stands for... Oh, I'm missing part of the chat. That's right. I'm missing part of the chat. The D in Dak stands for Doritos, apparently. It says Saruman. Also, Sam Hain, how y'all doing today? Well, hello, Sam Hain. Sorry, I missed your message. How you doing? And Dower make his left arm hold a miniature Dak who's holding 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 a penis. Dower gets cut off before revealing the true ending of that sentence. The C in Dak stands for chaste. God, I don't even know what these memes are happening. What's going on? Let's see. Oh, here are your hex codes. I have very fancy fonts you've chosen here. All right, so the body is da 5B21. The light part is FFEC7.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, whoops, I misspelled. FFEC7. No, wait, what? FFE. Oh, EE. FFEEC7. There we go. Oops, there we go. And then the dark bit is 381809. Oh, very close to what I had. Oops. Ah, jeez Louise. And then the nose is 26222A. Oh yeah, a little bit of purple. That's nice. Oh gosh. Oh jeez Louise. Oh my god. Cool. Looking good so far. Let's go back to your reference for the head. The legs need more orange, by the way. Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah, you're right. I mean, of course they do, but I wasn't sure if I should be doing them on a separate folder because it's going to be on a separate file. But I think it makes sense that I just kind of treat it as one image and then I cut out the part I need to duplicate on top. Oh, and the glasses are like dark blue gray. Oh, okay. The glasses are a different thing. Dark blue gray. Like this? Not like this. Is that dark blue gray? If you look at the color wheel thing I got. Dark blue gray, like that? Dak. Sure. Sure, whatever, man. Whatever, I gotta go to bed, says Dak. Let's see here. Sex. Well, let's go back. I forgot what song that was. I'm sorry. Can't believe I skipped over Dak's favorite song. Oops. I'm still in minimal mode. It's always this part of the song that makes you feel incredibly uncomfortable. Sex dwarf. Sex dwarf. Man, the 80s were weird. Yeah, it's sexy chest hair. Let's see if maybe I should make a... This is looking pretty good, actually. Maybe I do have a future as a furry artist. There's a career waiting for me. Always be aware that the music will not be in the VOD. There's just silence and me sometimes saying, sex dwarf. That's just what I call Dak. It's my pet name for him. Now draw the nips. Finish your transition into furry artdom. Sexy. Oh wait, I forgot. Oh my god. And then there's music as well in the background. I'm gonna get banned. Oh, I haven't even started shading it. I'm just trying to make normal conversation over the song in the background. Although it's drawings like this, Dak, that make me wish I never started shading things to begin with. Because shading is way harder once you have like fur and like strange shapes. Oh gosh. Oh god. Like not only is it the shape and the angle. It's like, so if this is if I'm just sketching out the shading here, like this part of these, like is this part shaded, you know? And then it's like this part, or is it this part that's shaded and then that part's lit? And then that's like, you know? Something like that. Or is it gets really creepy once you add more shading. Like when it's just Dak being lit by like a street lamp behind him, and you lock eyes. It paints a whole different scene. Ever, and sorry, I just heard shitting is way harder when you have fur. I mean, that is also very true. If you're a full furry artist, tell me I have tons of furry characters to design for my novel. This way you might have a book Finally have a book published with your art. Something I can add to my Twitter bio. Loading artist. Old webcomic person. Also, amateur furry artist. Yeah, hon. Finding those spiders left and right. 3 in a row. Congrats. Again, this is still shading sketch. Something like that, maybe? And then with fur, it's like, you can't just have a smooth shading, you have to have like, kind of like furry. Something, something. It's a good way of making it look furrier than it is. But I don't know. Maybe I won't have that much. Eh. A fox approaches in the night carrying a body pillow of an unpublished comic artist. What do? You give him whatever he wants. Wait, this is that Borzoi meme song, Lamau. Borzoi meme? I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Also, hey, Depara. Hello! Oh, no. How's it going, Depara? Okay, I'm gonna do a proper shading now. This is just a sketch. I'm gonna make this much lower in opacity. That way I can see what I'm doing here. So I do this, and I do this. Fill that, fill this. Oh no! Here we go. Fill. Fill. Oh, nope. Fill. Wait, if I do this first, and then I cut into it, maybe? You might not even see this part if we have a body pillow here anyway. Add shading here. Fill that part, and then maybe cut out the fur. Nah. Nah. Something like that. Eyebrows, maybe? 3D eyebrows. The nostril? I was actually going to do a shine here, make your nose a little shiny. Ooh. Give him actual socks like ostentatious Argyle pattern. Ostentatious Argyle pattern sounds like a nightmare scenario for Draw Them Words. What the hell is that? Ostentatious Argyle pattern. to me, if I had to interpret what that meant, I would think that's like the dragon scale look of a dragon. Not sure why. Like the way the scales work on a dragon. Comic Code PSA Powerball lottery has reached $1 billion. Good lord. Ever since I saw that website that shows a representation of like what your real chances are of winning the lottery, where it's like you have one lottery ticket and it's just like a little rectangle, and then the website is just this, all the other rectangles. Every rectangle represents one person's ticket, and the scroll bar is like a pixel big, and you're just like, oh my god. Ever since I saw that, I was like, there's no way in hell that I can ever get excited about the lottery. No way. But then again, gotta be in it to win it. No, I don't like that. Gregor, don't show me that website. I want to win. Also, what is this? Dry erase go. Let's check this out. Ah, fancy business socks. Business socks or like a circus tent. Cute. Not very sexy though, I'd say. You know, like thigh-high rainbow socks. That's kind of what I'm picturing. Also, I want to find out that site now that I mentioned it. Hold on. Was it like lottery chance site? No, calculate your chance. Was it? No, it's not this. Website representing chance of winning lottery. I forget what it was. It was really quite fascinating. Oh, here it is. I think this is it. Check this out. What was the music saying? So your chance of winning the lottery is apparently 1 in 292 million. The Powerball jackpot this Saturday is $510 million, but your chances of winning that are just 1 in 292 million. Here's what that looks like. So here's 1 in 2, 1 in 10, 1 in 27. That green, by the way, is what you're looking for. I'll zoom in. There you go. The odds of winning $7 if you buy one lottery ticket, one Powerball ticket. Here you go. 1 in 317. And here are your odds of winning the Powerball jackpot if you buy one ticket. Alright, it's a FYI, every red square is a loss. Look at that. Look at this. I'm scrolling. You can't even tell I'm scrolling. But I'm scrolling. Is the thing fuzzing? It is. Can't even show you the look at the scroll bar. Can you see the scroll bar over here? Look at that scroll bar. Going down, 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 down. Scrolling more and more. Oh! Crazy. I'm just gonna jump ahead. Oh, there it goes. There's the scroll bar. And then 50-50 chance you have passed 146 million dots. If you bought 146 million lottery tickets, you would have about the same odds of winning the jackpot as you would of winning a coin toss. If you bought 146 million lottery tickets. Skip to the rarest of the rare. Scrolling down some more. Boop. If you bought one lottery ticket, your likelihood of winning is represented by this one dot, buried among roughly 292 million chances of not winning. Just that one right there. Goodness me. Anyway, some food for thought, Comic Code. Some food for thought. Yeah, I don't even know. Did that even show up on stream properly, or is it just flickering? It's hard to even see, huh? It's like, oh, Jesus. Let me scroll back down. Ah! Scroll down. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Boop. Anywho, something to think about. But if you don't buy a lottery ticket, you wouldn't even have that square. So one of these squares got to win. Everyone's got an equal chance. It's basically like 1 in 10, multiplied by a few zeros. Alrighty. Also, this is looking pretty good, I reckon. I think this is looking pretty good. I'm gonna also do... I'm gonna select these lines. I know, it's not gonna look like this. It's gonna look like... There we go, something like that. Looking pretty good, I think. This is looking too hot, says Yoyoto. Hey, Lady Panda Nikki, welcome back. You're damn right it's looking good. Well, I mean, how could it not be looking good? It's based off you. Now, what do we do with your left arm? That's the question. We've done the main part. Now we just need to figure out what to do here. I like the chest fur dark. Yeah, I guess it is barely noticeable, huh? Poof. That's what it was like before. I'll keep those ones light, though, up there. Is Gregor avoiding the hand drawing? Oh, I mean... No. I could... I mean, first of all, there's nothing to be scared of here, because the hand is just going to be a paw. Which, by the way, I'm actually kind of sad that I'm not drawing the paw here, because it would be cute. I guess I could make it look more like this. I think there's something neat about having the hand behind the chair. It feels more 3D. F. Barnes, please make him hotter. I did not bring out the lotion for nothing. Alright, let's see. Make him glisten. Oil Dak up. Wait. Oh gosh. Shiny. Isn't that the thing now? Like, emphasizes cleavage and whatnot. Covered Dak in oil.
Just cook a penis.
There's been an oil spill in my pants. Clean up in pants aisle. In aisle pants. So slippery. What are we doing now? If you're fine with it, I'm happy to go along with the Hat Guy body pillow. Oh, I don't mind. It's up to you. I don't mind. I don't mind. But I only want to do it if you're 100% happy with it. Otherwise, I'm happy to brainstorm other ideas. Such as this one. Let me copy and paste this. Definitely want to add your tail somehow. You could be holding something. Do you like to drink fluids? Here's a little coffee cup. You could hold up a coffee cup, you know, with my face on it. Get that sweet, sweet merch. Or yeah, loading ours mug. I'm always thinking 3 merch steps ahead. Dak doesn't drink coffee. It's alright. This is what you've done to me, Dak. I don't drink coffee. And you're just spilling it all over my floor. Yeah, Han, rerolling your character. Boom. Yeah, Han, in a box. Wouldn't I just be pouring coffee on the most recent subscriber there? That's pretty funny, honestly. Yeah, I think that would. Hold on. If I just quickly take a screenshot here. And match up the chair. It's hard to see what I'm doing. Put the middle point on that bit there, and then scroll up. Yeah, it's about there. Yeah, I guess it would be it would be exactly on top of the people here. Although I'm not sure if the cursed DAC Fox, the value DAC, is a good representation of the average character. This is how you draw a true coffee fox, by the way. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, who drew this one? Who does untitled artwork for.png? Is this one of yours, Jamamp? Jamamp? That looks good. This looks like if someone had to draw what caffeine addiction feels like. Hold on, changing this song. Give the finger guns another go, maybe? Move towards the camera. Let's see. Details here, and then you go move toward the camera. More towards. Oh, I see. Dak, you're killing me here. You want me to draw perspective? Also, I just realized you don't have paws, you've got hands. This does make things harder. Oh, Jesus Christ. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Be holding a sign of some sort? Just spitballing here. Or licking your own hand. Or making love. Or as you Brits do. Oh gosh. I mean, it's a peace sign. Snip, snip. Put him in a Hawaiian shirt. Raise girl. I'm not touching this anymore. This part I think is good. I'm not gonna add a whole shirt. You could be holding a shirt, loading ours shirt. That'd be good. Do that. Yeah, I approve that message. What else do you like to do with your left arm, Deck? Hmm. Do you like to play basketball? Spinning the ball? Hmm. Like a Dita Von Teese thing. Stop trying to make me into Lola. Come on, it'd be so funny. It'd be so funny. Just dress up as Lola Bunny, just for a second. That's all I need. What about hi? Hello. Or or you're holding something like, you know, you're holding another loading artist merch mug. Stay strange hero. Hello, I love your art. First time here? Well, thank you very much for the compliment and welcome to the Loading Art streams. Hope you have a good time. Cell phone? Holding a beer? Thank you for the quote, Dry Race Girl. I feel like we've both lost the plot a bit.
I'll only eat so many candies before I get in the van.
Maybe a van? Candies? Holding a soccer ball? Oh, because the Brits, they love soccer balls. Something like that. I do love balls. They usually fondling a whole bunch of different balls. How about that? There's like a tennis ball, ping pong ball, a marble, football. Like, what are those magnetic balls? No, they're not magnetic, but those metal ones that have like a weird thing inside of them. They're like metal coconuts. And you can like, you twist them in your hand. I don't know why. I don't know why that was a thing. What is this strike? Aw, cute. Did I do that? Although Dak doesn't have cute paws. Dak's persona has man hands. Although that could work as well. Like, oh wait, hold on. This kind of looks like Dak is saying, shh. Not terrifying at all. Or like, or you go, naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty, not on Dak's mod watch. Even a very, very bad boy. I think I just sprained my finger. Didn't do my stitches. Dak is the last person to call anyone else naughty. Too unrealistic. What's this, Cersei? Have him making like metal horns sign, and the horns come up behind the head of the subscriber avatar. The what now? Oh, wait, what did you say? Metal horns. Oh, like he's doing this, but then it kind of looks like the bunny ears. For a second, I thought you were just getting the term bunny ears really, really wrong. Unless it's just called metal horns where you're from. Peace could be cute. It wouldn't work because it goes over them, though. Oh, yeah, of course. Good point, Dak. It's a very good point. You can make it go behind? No, I cannot. No, I cannot make it behind. I don't think. Wait, can I? No, I can't. Oh. This is scary. What about... Oh, you found an 8th spider. All legs found. Congrats, Yahan. A pair of dangling handcuffs? Oh my gosh. Like... Wait. And then... Very appropriate for a mod. Could be like fuzzy as well. Jingle, jingle. Hmm. Dak is passionate about football. Oh, is Dak really passionate about football? I thought you were just assuming because of the whole British thing. Oh, Dak's passionate about flags. I know that much. I don't know. I don't know if passionate is the right word, but Dak definitely knows a lot about flags. I saw a stream once where you were doing the flag guesses of the world, and I only knew like 6. 7, maybe. But you named like pretty much all of them. Have him twirl his tail like this. Oh, I think I know what you're going for. Oh. Alright. Well, the animation alone is putting me off hardcore. Now that I think about it, yeah, it's gonna be really hard to even draw that without it being animated. An interesting idea. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, like this, and then it's like, whoa. Oh lordy. That grip though, I know it's pretty. Can't do any of this stuff. Honestly, Greg's just entertaining himself at this point. I know. I know. I'm so sorry, Dak. I keep forgetting you have to go to bed. Well, what we could do, we could always just like, if you need to go to bed, we could always just put a pin in it, export what we have, and do the rest you know, tomorrow or something. Could do that. How do you feel about that? You could just be like an amputee for today. Yeah, it might be for the best. All right, that sounds good. I think we've made a lot of progress in today's stream. So let's export what we have. And then we'll move on to doing some value versions of the other mods, eh? One sec. 1 second. Let's change this crazy song. Just gotta export. Sorry. Song, come on. Oh, yeah. I do love what we've got so far, though. Thanks for doing this. Really appreciate it. Hey, no worries, Dak. Thank you for being a mod. And for being part of the community. It's the least I could do. Well, the least I could do is nothing. Which I was doing before, which was I was perfectly comfortable with. But I like that we're stepping it up a notch. I'd like to have all the mods have their own characters. I think it looks cool. Hey Von Bucky, welcome back. And value versions, 99-cent store versions. Yes, apparently it's a thing. And we've done a couple, as you can see, the DAX one down here. That's the value version of DAC. Good lord, the difference. But what am I doing? What am I? Oh yeah, I'm exporting this one that we have. Hold on. And then DAC can go to bed. Hold on. Where is this thingies? Oh, here it is. Here it is. How big is that supposed to be? 868 pixels. Okay. There's another thing I got to do. So we need to have two images. That one and then the front version. The front version is going to be... If I merge all of this. Foreground. Front version, hide this. And then... Oh wait, hold the phone. Oh no, of course. Sorry. Wait, no. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Oh gosh. Wait. I've messed things up. Wait. There's one more problem here. We need to show the seat from underneath the legs. So to do that, I gotta select this, erase this part. There we go. That should work just fine. Export. And then also... Okay. Now, Dak, in just a moment, I would like you to say something. And you should pop up in the corner. Give him a value arm and tail in the meantime. I should, yes. But first, let's see. Oh my god. Okay, I've messed something up here. Whoops. Whoops. I forgot I need to delete that part. Sorry. Wait. Oh god. God damn it. Okay, now try.
Protect the VIP team.
Congrats, Sarah, man. Where's your arm? You don't have an arm right now.
Protect the VIP team.
You're just an egg body with one arm. It looks like a furry egg. Here we go.
Reporting in.
Perfect. Looks pretty good, actually, yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. You could say I'm armless. Excellent. Okay. I think it's looking pretty good. Pretty good.
Reporting in. Protect the VIP team.
Here is your temporary value arm. There you go. Gonna export this. All right. Next, okay.
Reporting in.
Yay! Oh yeah, wrong. Well, it's because it's not an arm. It's actually a growth that's coming out of your side of your chest. I think it's like your unborn twin, who's been going to the gym a lot. That's why. Alrighty. God, resetting the first words means everyone has a new first word to do. Okay, actual real bed now. All right, definitely. You go to bed now, Dak. Thank you very much for staying up. And we will continue this tomorrow or whenever. Have a think about what you'd like your left arm to be doing. And yeah, no rush. We're just happy to have this in the meantime. Hey, Wolfie, 27 months. Oh! Thank you very much, Wolfie. Woof, how you doing? Oh, the tail's missing too. Whoops. Yeah, the unborn twin ate the tail. Sucked it back in.
Protect the VIP.
It's not muscle, it's just the tail inside. Inverted tail. Activate VIP song. Go!
Team.
You know what would blow your mind? You know what would blow your mind? Check this out. Check this out. They made a VIP into a full song? Yes. It was so popular that they were commissioned to finish the rest of the song. You should have this entire song play whenever I type anything into the chat. Good God. Could you imagine? I mean, it's only 33 seconds long, but feels like 10. Not 10 seconds. It's only 33 seconds long, but it feels like 10 seconds. No, 10 minutes. Crazy, right? Doesn't that feel weird? Very, very strange. The full versions of the songs. I can't remember which of the other ones. That sounded like the beginning of the VIP song. What's another one? What's another one here? Or is that it? Oh no, wait, we've got another one here. Hey, thank you very much, Silencia, for the 100 bits. Welcome back, Silencia. How you doing? What other one do I have here? Is this one? Oh, this is the hype train. Yeah, you haven't really heard that one enough to make it really be mind-blowing yet. But I think that's basically... I think this is what I was using for the hype train as well, that song. Still waiting to find a way to use that one. Song check is not running right now? Oh, it should be. I think it's because I was paused or something? I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, I'm getting really distracted. Yeah, so many good songs and stuff here. Okay, I'm getting way distracted. Let's see. Where'd I get all these songs from? Doing some deep dive into Spotify. Some like commercials and programming cues sounds. They're only like 30 seconds long or 10 seconds long. Too good to not use. Let's see. Okay, what are we doing? Okay. Well, we've sort of finished Dax one, more or less. There's still obviously the left side of his body to do and the tail, but we're holding off on that because Dak had to go to bed and we couldn't think of any ideas. Hey! Hey, what? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Cutie. Pace just came and gave my chair a scratch. Does that mean you want on my chair? Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's a Pace stream now. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Loading Eyes comic stream. My name is Paste, and I'll be filling in for Loading Eyes today because Loading Eyes is a lazy sack of poo that doesn't do any work anymore. Hey, where's my pen? Oh, there it is. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to draw anyway. I just want to sit here, just like Loading Artist does. Okay. Anyway, what am I doing? Need to get my other chair. Scooch you over to the side here. And I just sit here. The oh gosh. Cat cam. Hello, hello. There you go. Yeah. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. I pushed a button on the other side of the screen. The screen's still on my phone. Anyway, what are we doing? What are we doing? So, we got to do value versions of the other mods. So again, for those of you who don't know, value versions are like this compared to this, or this to this. And so we'll do one for Dry Erase Girl. Giant baguette with the Viking hat. Sounds good. Let's do that. And we're gonna do it fast. Yeah, part of the value is that we have to do it fast, like 1 minute or so. But first, I think we'll do 1 minute of BRB, just because I'm gonna get some more water and get ready to start the rest of the stream. So I'll be back in a minute or so. See you very soon. See you very soon. Alrighty, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you very much for waiting. Super uncomfortable here because Pace has taken and just showing off about it. Taking my chair and showing off. Look at that. And I'm all squished to the side here. But I think it's actually going to help us draw these value versions of the mods. I think it's gonna actually be beneficial. So thank you for that. You tried to ruin this, but you've made the stream stronger. So thank you, Paste. Anyway. Also, Psychomanity. Do all the other mods have characters now? Yes, I believe so. Hey, Ban and Address. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome back. How are you? So, yeah, so this is Dry Erase Girl. This is a temporary, half-temporary deck. Accuracy, of course. These are the newest ones. And then we have Super Tux. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me bring up the... There you go. Let's just turn this back full. Super Tux. And wait, does Exocomics count? I don't even know. Is she a mod? Can't even remember. Maybe not. And Grin's Pills. And Quartet G. Oof. Now, I think those are all the mods. I think. Oh gosh, I hope so. Can't quite think right now. I'm not a mod. I do enough for you already. AX Comics. Yes, you're just a measly VIP. Not a mod. Can't trust you with those mod powers. That's why. That is why. Okay, let's do Dry Erase Girl value version. Okay, here we go. Here we... Wait, I need a song. Hold on. I need a song here. Okay. Dry Erase Girl, a giant baguette with a Viking hat. Oh gosh. Here we go. Oh, wait. uh, was that about 15 seconds? 30 seconds? What was that? Oh, I got the hat wrong color, but oh, that adds up to it. But will these have an actual chance of showing up like we suggested as a joke? Uh, I'm not sure yet. I'll see if I can program that in or something. I have a couple of ideas. Not sure if they'll work just yet. But we'll see. For now, we just have the value images. So there you go. Dry erase go value. There you go. Could just make the value version show up when we resub and otherwise normal ones. I have an idea that could be fun. Just not sure if it's possible. I have to think about it. I've got an idea. I don't want to say anything. Don't want to overhype it. I guess I'm overhyping it by not saying it, keeping it a secret. But I just don't want to say it just in case it doesn't work out. But yeah, patent pending on that one. So let's see. There is a baguette. I feel like it. Try raise, girl. I'm sure we don't already regret wasting time on this. I'm sure it's good. Let's see. Let me export this. Oh, here it is. Cool. Sorry, I was just trying to find the correct folder. Oh, sorry, the song is a bit loud. Oh my goodness, I forgot. I turned it up for the those other songs, and I forgot to turn it back down. Thank you very much for the reminder, Psychomanity. Well, now it sounds extra quiet because this is the quiet part of the song anyway, but it'll get loud again. I want to eat myself, Dry Erase Girl. Been there. Wait. That depends on how you take it, that sentence. Wait, I mean, who? Join the club? No, it all sounds very, very sexual. Oh gosh. I'm gonna continue here. Do you have any ideas that are patent worthy but haven't patented yet and want to share? Do I have any ideas? You really lost me there. I think there are a couple things I'd like to do, like with the overlay and whatnot, but is just out of reach for the foreseeable future. Though I can't remember now what they were. That hype train with the little choo-choo train at the bottom thing, that was like a big thing that I spent way too long on, only for it to crash and burn and not work out. That was one of those things. Hey, Silencia, 100 bits. Another 100 bits. Thank you very much, Silencia. Much appreciated. What else? Oh yeah, I was working on back when we had that guess the comic thing. I was making like a small mini version that would play like in the corner of the stream sometimes. That didn't really pan out either. This wasn't quite as interesting as I wanted it to be. And it was way too much work to get it to keep working. Okay, let's do Super Tux is one now. Oh! Silencia gifting us up to Dark Pride 429. Silencia, thank you very much. So here's Super Tux, the premium version. And now for the value version. Hmm. Uh. Oh gosh, wait. Quickly. Sweet. That works. Boom, done. Very quick and simple. Quick and simple versions of the mod characters. I think it's quite cute still. It's still pretty cute. Quite small. Why did I make it so small? Oh my god. Dax one looks like I could eat Super Tux's one. Jeez Louise. Itty bitty.
Reporting in.
Super Tux. Big duck with a blankie on his head. Oh, little black blankie. Penguin is small and cute. Very small and cute. Excellent. Put that in there too. I guess I'll just tell you my idea for what it could be fun for the mods. I thought it'd be kind of neat if like it kind of glitched out. So whenever the mod shows up in the corner, it glitches out for like a quick second to the value version and then back to the normal version. I think that could look kind of cool. Thank you, Yodo. But I'm not sure if it's doable or not. Kind of curious. I might even try and take a stab at it before we finish the stream today. Maybe. Maybe. See how that goes. But before that, let's do Quartet G's. Does that mean you'd have to animate? No. The animation would all be done with a glitch effect. A shader effect, to be precise. Okay, here we go. Let's do Quartet G. There we go. That looks pretty good. And then yeah. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. There we go. Wait, I don't want to make it look too polished. I think it looks pretty good. There's a song, Frank Sinatra, Strangers in the Night. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out alright. for strangers in the night. There we go. And finally, let's do Grinspills. So Grinspills being attacked by a monkey. See what that could look like. Lovers at first sight. Maybe I should actually leave this on so I have an idea of what it should be. Okay. What? Alright. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh wait, one more thing. I just want to do the one more thing. There we go. Okay, just the hair color. There we go. Value version. Premium version. It looks more adequately frightened than this one. Yeah, this one. I mean, Grin. To be fair, Grin's supposed to be more like intrigued because it's like, oh wow, there's a monkey grooming my hair, and here it's like, oh my god, there's a monkey. I guess not grooming his hair, just kind of clutching to the side of his face. Pretty happy with that. Okay, perfect. Hey, Dry Race Girl, please check DMs. 100 bits. Thank you very much. I really regret asking for a giant baguette with a hat on it. It looks like a purple-gray condom, and I can't unsee it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. What does it look like again? Yeah. Let me take another stab at this one. I don't see the condom. I see it as an Among Us character. Give this another shot. Okay, here we go. Um. 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 There you go. And then get the color more or less right. Right. Oh wait, no. Mm-mm. And there we go. I'm adding too much detail. I'm getting carried away. Yours almost had no color, seriously. Same with deck. Well, if I'm giving it like 10% of the detail that I gave the original VIP character, then it carries pretty well. It's spot on. Oops. Actually, hold on. I forgot to fill in the... It's going to be transparent. Oh, gosh. There we go. Okay, let's compare again. Oh, wait. The line art is actually thinner. It's thinner in Dax 1. Oh, gosh. Am I overthinking it? Probably. I think that looks pretty comparable. Seriously, one though, maybe. Seriously, yeah, you look very naked now in comparison. Hey, Dry Rays, Hannibal, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Glad you're liking it. Okay. Let's see here. Export this, and then we'll see if it's even possible to show these things the way I'm envisioning. Okay, here we go. Save that. Now I have the fanny pack. Just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna close this before anyone gets any more ideas. Specifically, Dry Erase Girl. Just gonna hide that for now. Bringing up this thing, Majiggy. Hold on. Go over here. Wait. There we go. Everybody's favorite window for me to look at. Oh boy. Now, wait, hold on.
There's a really horny ghost in my apartment.
Character. Hold on. Let's move this over a bit. Okay. This is going to be tricky. Character. Especially because you can't see this part. Hold on. Wait, why is this not working? Oh, there it is. Wait, what? There it is. Okay. Let me zoom in. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. Gosh, this is not going to be fun. Let me just have a quick look at my C# code here. So get the current user and next user. So get the username, the string username. Is subscribed, is VIP, is moderator. Okay. If is VIP or is moderator, run any character is VIP. Okay, so we're going to cancel that. Any character is VIP. You change the image, and then this is gonna be this is gonna be hard to do. I can just feel it. Then it shows the VIP part. The thing is, I need to figure out if the VIP. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh gosh. Just have a random timer and then flash the other image for a bit. No, 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 no. It can't work that way. It's gotta work a different way. It's gotta. Oh gosh. Let me finish this coffee. Let me just hold on. Pause the music. Okay. Okay, the problem is that the way I've set up my characters is that it's not just a simple, it shows the character image and then it just shows on screen. What it does is, if I go over here, okay, so if you go over here, so it changes this file here, but I can't just make it like flicker over here and have it show something on the main screen, because that scene is actually in this scene. Character VIP. Wait, you know what? I should just show my whole OBS probably. This probably look simpler if I just showed the actual OBS that I'm looking at. Well, let's go back over here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whoa. Trippy effect. So what I was... Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Wait. Wait. Okay. If we look over here. Okay, this is good. You can see the character and you can see the thingy. Okay, so the way this thing works, let me go into studio mode here. Wait, now what do you see? Oh, this is breaking my eyes. I can't even picture what you can see now. Can you see two of these screens? Yes. Oh boy. Oh god, what am I doing? Go over to this scene here. Can you still see me? Yeah, I think you can. You can. Okay, I think I see what you see. Okay, here we go. And then over here, you got the scene characters. The scene character is this thing. This is what you see here. But then inside of that is character scened, which is this thing. But the problem is this character scene thing has a filter on it called freeze. And basically what I do is I change the character and I freeze the scene so that I could change something. I could change the behind the scenes stuff to something else, but it's not going to show anything different because this scene has frozen. If that makes any sense. Oh god, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. But the problem... Oh gosh, hold on. So I can't just change something else and change back really quick. Oh gosh, this is not going to work out well. Now, you know what? I think I'm jumping into the fire here. With no preparation. And with my terrible memory, I can barely remember how this all works in the first place. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh gosh. So it changes the files of this scene here. And then it freezes the scene that the parent scene. So I could change this to whatever. And if you look down into the corner, see that character doesn't change because that character is still frozen to be Dry Erase Girl. See what I mean? So if I change this file to be the like value version, it's not going to actually update the thing you see in the bar at the bottom because I've frozen this part. Yeah. And if I unfreeze, like if I hide this and I unfreeze, boop, and then I refreeze, suddenly that's it. I have to refreeze it. Does that make sense? I don't know. But the unfreezing and freezing stuff is a bit tricky as well because of what is it? I have to unfreeze it, show the new file, freeze, unfreeze, show the new file, freeze. I can feel everyone's boredom, and it's just manifested into my own brain. It's like a big brick of boredom that's hitting me in the brain. I do not blame you guys. This is about the most boring thing I could be trying to do on stream right now. Especially because I don't really know what to do. And I'm not even sure if it's possible to work. I just want to know if we need to change the stream category. I guess I guess we could change to the programming one. We could always change back later. No biggie. So character runs this thingy, changes the VIP to, let's say, Dry Erase Girl, reveals VIP, and then what does it do? Then what does it do? Yeah, my memory is so bad. Then it... Oh, then it runs character change. So if you see over here, if VIP is moderated or whatever, run characters VIP, and then run the character change action, which is here. Then it runs the glowingness, so that when the character changes and it glows a little bit, and it has the sparkles, it unfreezes, waits 100 milliseconds, and then it refreezes, and then it removes the glow. So that's my way of changing the character without it looking too jarring. Like I'll hide it with this glow, swap the character out, and then hide the glow away, and then it's the new character revealing. So at that point, that's when you actually see it. So if I want to make it flicker to the glitch version, it would have to happen here, I suppose. But only if there's a value version available. See, you can... This is the problem. Go back to the C#, the original one. Here it is. Yeah, it's not the best C#, that's for sure. So on line 23, yeah. Also, it's easy, just have our value characters be different VI peoples. They pop up randomly, they're just not us. Oh no, but my idea was that whenever a moderator appears, and then the characters at the bottom, it'll like show and then like flicker to the value version for like a second or half a second, and then flicker back. I don't know if it's worth doing. Can you do run action in some kind of timer, wait random amount of time, then switch to the value for a second, then switch back? Would that work here at line 23? No, not really, because this part, you don't see the new character until character change. I would have to do it here. Here I'd have to be like, if the file name that it changed to, or if it's a mod, let's just say if it's a mod, then wait a little bit. Can you check if the VIP has a valid version? Well, I think at the moment, only the mods have value versions. I don't think I'll be doing that for all of the VIPs. Therefore, I can just specify if it's a mod, then do this. But okay, let's just try something. I'm gonna duplicate this action. Car is mod value. Good God. Okay. So instead of, it'll change this to dry erase girl.png value. So dry erase girl underscore value.png. And then this one, dry erase girl underscore value.png. Oh, hello, ZipDev XD. 45 months. Thank you very much for the resub. Welcome back. How are you? Oh, is that... That's draw game. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay. Let's get out of here, because this is not going to be interesting or fun. Okay, cool. Super stoked about that. Let's get back to reality here. A proper loading art stream. Dry Erase Girl, could you change back to the art category, please? And we're gonna jump over here and do draw the words. Okay, throw your words in as well. Oh my gosh. It was fun to me and Henry as well. Well, I'm glad it was interesting to some people. Not a complete waste of time. I'm gonna have to like really think about that hard. I've been wanting to redo my entire character system to just streamline it, because as I'm working on the overlay more and more, I'm learning more and more about it. And then so the stuff I've made in the past is like super overly complicated and doesn't need to be that complex. And so I'd love to go back and just streamline the whole thing to make it way more simpler. Not that it's like limiting features or anything about the characters in overlay, but that it makes it more streamlined and more elegant in the background, like the coding and stuff. And it'll make me more able to implement new features, because it's not like I'm trying to... It's like right now, it's like I've got a bowl of spaghetti and meatballs, and I want to add a new spaghetti into my spaghetti and meatballs, but I want it to be like infused with the rest of the spaghetti. But they're all limp noodles, and there's just too much sauce and meat everywhere. That's what it feels like right now. When really, it should be more like, I don't know, an ice tray filled with ice cubes, and there's spaces for more cubes to slot in. I don't know why I went with weird food and drink metaphors for that, but anywho, I think you get what I mean. The words are...
Come on.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Just two are Yodas? Okay, thank God. I gotta change some of these. What the heck? Oh, what? No! Yoda, what? You... It's not even duplicates. These are three different people. Didactic, unseal, rotate. Oh God. Hey Siri, what does didactic mean?
Didactic means intended to teach, particularly in having moral instruction as an ulterior motive.
What? What? Oh God, my stomach is also complaining. Okay, well I don't understand what that is. Hey Siri, what does unseal mean?
Okay, I found this on the web for what does NCL mean. Check it out.
Northern city limits. No, what does unshield mean? Hello? Oh no, I didn't say the magic words. Greg is 10 seconds from canceling draw game. 10 seconds? More like now seconds. Christ. I'm just gonna have to type up. I can't even pronounce the word. Define unseal. Hold on. Actually, first of all, let's get cat cam back there. And go over here. Of or written in a majuscule script with rounded, unjoined letters, which is found in European manuscripts of the 4th to 8th centuries and from which modern capital letters are derived. Or, rarely, relating to an inch or an ounce. Huh? Click on images. Okay, hold on. Capital. Oh wait, hold on. What are these? Oh jeez. Gosh. How do I? Oh dear lord. What is this? Unseal and half unseal. I feel like I'm trying to break a little puzzle code thing. Unseal, half unseal. Read chat. Of, pertaining to, or designating a certain style of letters used in ancient manuscripts, especially in Greek and Latin manuscripts. The letters are somewhat rounded, and the upstrokes and downstrokes usually have a slight inclination. These letters were used as early as the 1st century because were seldom used after the 10th century AD, being superseded by the cursive style. Whoa, geez, sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Okay. Or didactic, instructive with moral intent. Example, it's a didactic novel that set out to expose social injustice. Intended to instruct, morally instructive, inclined to teach or moralize excessively. What the hell? What the hell? I can't even understand it, let alone figure out how to draw it. Jeez Louise. I need something a lot stronger than water to get me through this. Thank you very much, Akubo and Yahoo. It's time for you to get some sleep. Me too. I want to go to bed. Have a good night. Didactic, unseal, rotate. Okay, I think... Unseal is this. To think that draw them words, I was like so relieved at first. Like, oh, thank goodness, I don't have to worry about complicated code stuff on stream anymore. I can just draw some funny pictures. And then you hit me with unseal and didactate, whatever. Didactate, by the way, just sounds like Dak is lactating. That was the first image that came to my head. I still don't even know what I'm looking at. What is this, Lord of the Rings? I don't understand. It's just letters. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just re-roll. I'll give you permission. Oh gosh. I mean, I hate to re-roll, but I hate didactic and unseal even more. I'm re-rolling. What the hell is that? Hey Siri, what does Argyle mean?
Okay, I found this on the web for what does I don't mean. Check it out.
Hey Siri, what does Argyle mean?
Argyle means a pattern composed of diamonds of various
Oh!
colors on a plain background, used in knitted garments such as sweaters and socks.
That's right, the socks, the colorful socks. Okay. Alright, okay. And now what's... Oh, you Yoda, you're killing me. Hey Siri, what does disparate mean?
Desperate means feeling or showing a hopeless sense that a situation is so bad as to be impossible to deal with. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Hey Siri, what does disparate mean?
As an adjective, disparate means essentially different in kind, not able to be compared. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
Yes.
Disparate is an archaic term. As a noun, it means things so unlike that there is no basis for comparison.
Oh my god. I'm rerolling that. Oh my god, you got it. Come on. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oops. Argyle rotate. Um. I think okay. I think I can't. This is close enough to being something I could actually draw that I can't re-roll without it just feeling like I'm cheating. Why is it when I search Argyle on Google Images, I get just powder? What's that about? Can someone explain what the hell it is I'm looking at here? What is this? I thought Argyle were the socks. Oh man. um, Argyle is clay. Oh, Argyle with an I is different from Argyle with a Y. Okay. Well, Argyle with an I is this, so we're gonna have to stick with what's been submitted. Clay. Okay. And then sorry, and what was the other words again? I forgot. Oops and rotate. Okay. Rotate. That's an interesting one too. That's an interesting one as well. uh okay. Okay. We just have to start. Okay, here we go. Uh I still don't even really know what I've drawn here. Um There we go. Classic Argyle. Hey, Sunny Headcase TV. Use Prime to subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All his Argyles fell over. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear. Also, Henrik, congrats on that spoiler. Oh dearie. Oh dearie, dearie me. How could this happen? My Argyle is ruined. Uh, hmm, 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 hmm. I don't know what I'm doing. Right? There was like, it's clay, but it's also socks with colors and stuff on them. I don't know. Which part is rotating? Oh, it's rotated this way. Look at this. Look at this. Oops. Oh, that's appropriate thing to say right then and there. It's rotated there. Whoops. Oh god, that looks terrible with the... Can't see what I'm doing there. Actually, this looks weird. Get rid of those things.
Time's up, pal.
Oops. Argyle, rotate. There it is. A perfect representation of all three words. And I'll be damned if anyone has a problem with that. I implore you all to come up with something better than this. Wait, what is this up here? Huh? Oh, sorry. I just realized there's like this weird like line here. I don't know what that is about. What's it? What's this line here? I don't know. But yeah, classic Argyle, right? And he's dropped it. And the rotation is that he's dropped it this way and it's rotating like 90 degrees at the least. So there you go. There you go. I'm gonna export this now. Cause I'm done with it. And by it I mean everything. Done with the stream as well. Exporting. Exporting. Here it is. Oops! There goes my Argyle. Thank you very much. Never heard of pottery? Pottery? I mean, it's something clay, but I've also kind of incorporated the other Argyle, the sock element. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. What I do know is it's time for us to leave. So goodbye, everyone. Thank you very much for watching and for being here while we worked on. I mean, that got pretty far with Dak's character. Still have to do the arm and stuff and whatever Dak decides he wants on this side. But it's looking pretty good, I think. right? And of course, yeah, the value versions of the other mods did that as well. Classic. I don't know if you can hear construction noises in the background, but that's happening as well. Can you hear that? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to end now. Okay. And also, oh, we're also gonna end on a raid. Gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, my little baby. Oh, my baby. Oh gosh. My little baby. Goodbye, everyone. I'm gonna go have some lunch. I'm gonna be having sushi with Exocomics. I think Exocomics has brought some sushi. Gonna do that. Gonna feed Pace as well. Oh, it smell nice. Cute, cute, cute. And we're also gonna be raiding as well. Drink. Drink, drink, drink. Not sure who to raid yet. We'll be raiding someone very, very cool. Let's go raid oh, it'll be a surprise. It'll be a surprise. Actually, it's probably gonna be Attack Rack. Maybe? Yes, I think so. We're gonna raid Attack Rack. Goodbye.